Hello and welcome to Web3 TV. I'm Lisa Amnegard, reporting live from the Global Blockchain Congress held here in Dubai. I'm joined by James Dunthorne, CEO of Neuron. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
How's everything going today?
It's been mad. We've had lots and lots of meetings. We managed to do a presentation this morning, which seemed to go really well. Had lots of great feedback from investors on that, and really just been following up with them this afternoon. So it's been great so far.
And you're one of the sponsors here today. So what kind of conversations did you want to have with people here?
Well, really, like one of the hard things about being a founder is actually connecting to investors and getting them to listen to your pitch. And so this is a really good opportunity. You've got a curated list of investors who are actively deploying funds, and being able to actually enable one-to-one transactions or one-to-one meetings is quite important for us. So having those introductions, being able to speak to so many investors in just 2 days is fantastic, and a good way to sort of really raise capital.
Yeah, absolutely. And this whole event is built around collaboration and partnerships. But can you tell our viewers a little bit more about Neuron and what you guys are doing?
Yeah, sure. So we're basically building a gateway into DePIN and AI resources. So what we're seeing at the moment is a lot of DePIN networks. They're deploying physical infrastructure networks out there in the real world, doing things like sensing aircraft or sensing the weather conditions at a particular time, connecting cars, bikes, planes, and all sorts of different real-world objects, and providing the services into a network. And really what we do is we kind of open source the access to those services. So a lot of those networks only provide a single point of access to them, which isn't customizable for developers, and it doesn't allow them to build high-performance applications. And that's restricting the amount of demand within those networks. What we do is we help those networks open a gateway so that any developer can connect any agent or app into any resource on any network. So it really opens it up and enables high customer traction.
And DePIN is in a very interesting space. You can, what I've understood, earn passive income, but can you explain a little bit more about how that works?
Yeah, so quite often a lot of these networks, because it's decentralized ownership, by owning part of the network, you also own part of the rewards from the network as well. So people are deploying sensors, or they're connecting their phones or their cars to these DePIN networks, and then every time they're selling their data or they're selling a service, they're getting paid for it in return. So it's kind of like, we're seeing at the moment a huge move towards like gig working. There's a huge rise in the US at the moment. I think they said there was around about 60 to 70% of people will be doing some kind of gig work within the next 10 years. And so we're seeing a huge movement towards people wanting to be in control of their own earning potential and their own income streams. So DePIN is a great way to supplement maybe some of your existing work that you're doing. And also it's quite fun. You get a lot of tech enthusiasts who actually enjoy it. It's not just about making money, but it's also about entertainment as well.
Yeah, many people, when it comes to, if you look at crypto, they say, oh, it's too late to invest, it's too late to invest. So what about DePIN? Is it too late to invest?
Well, no. There's networks popping up like every day. We're seeing a 10x increase in DePIN and AI projects at the moment. So it's certainly not early, and we're also not really seeing the huge amount of customer traction yet. So it's still quite early from a customer perspective. So the work that we're doing will hopefully accelerate that traction on the demand side, which a lot of these DePIN and AI networks desperately need.
Yeah, no, exactly. And the UAE is quite progressive, and they're trying to be, or they are in a way, a global crypto hub. But what are you doing to sort of accelerate that or facilitate that?
Yeah, so Dubai is amazing. It's a hub for all things crypto. Not only because of the regulatory environment, but the tax laws that we have here as well. And so I think it's a great place for startups to base themselves. We've not yet decided where we're going to base ourselves. So, but after today, we're probably more convinced to come here and launch our entity our token entity in the UAE, because there's so many other DePIN and AI projects who are based here. There's also a very friendly regulator, and it's also very good from a tax perspective. So there's lots of positive things about it. So yeah, great place to be for crypto.
And if anyone wants to learn more about Neuron, how can they find you?
Sure. So you can find us at neuron.world. It's our website. And you can also connect with us at neuron_world on Twitter, where we've got lots of things going on. And if you want to get involved in and join a project and get involved with DePIN, then you can also do so via our website. So check out the website. We've got all the details on there. And yeah, that's it.
Okay, brilliant. Well, it was a pleasure speaking with you.
Lovely to speak to you too. Thank you.
And we'll be bringing you more interviews. I'm Lisa Amigard reporting for Web3 TV.